What percent of men can maintain an erection after ejaculation?
I wouldn't
It's
say
not
they
super
maintain
common.
the erection.
No,
I'm just saying that
answer
they
the
could just
question.
go round.
What percentage of men
I don't know.
maintain an erection after ejaculation?
I don't need no man.
He was specifically talking about what he was just talking about.
Okay,
Okay,
he
but
doesn't
I
wanna have
was
sex with the condom.
talking
That's on him.
about the topic that made us talk about the condoms and STDs and stuff. So, not your personal life. I don't care if you're
Also, I just want to
having
point
sex
out,
with no condom in your personal life.
Yeah.
Like,
going back to the whole head thing. So just to be clear, like I actually care a lot about my partner's pleasure. So I want her to come first. And if she's capable, she's going to come multiple times before I even come. So what's actually unfair? Women can have multiple orgasms. I can only come once. I think that's unfair.
That is
I mean, I don't know if I would consider that unfair because they don't control that. It was their bodies are made to where they're made. So I don't think I consider that being unfair. I just think that that's just an advantage that they have, but not an unfair advantage because it's biological.
I don't need no man.
not true. Also, your refractory period is just longer than other people. Some men can come within 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You just have a long refractory period.
Yeah, no, that's definitely not true because I know guys that can come multiple times.
Yeah, I've known
Same.
people that have gone
Sure.
like 10 rounds and the guy comes
Yeah.
every
and I
time.
feel like
What-
you're
what-
kind of the exception to the
whoa,
rule when it
whoa,
comes
I think it's just
to like
depending on-
hookups and
I know guys that can come multiple times.
Yeah,
Dog.
I've known people that
Dog.
have gone like 10 rounds and
Yeah.
the guy comes
Yeah.
every
and
time.
I feel like
Yeah,
you're
okay.
kind of the exception.
Okay. I heard the multiple times thing, and that happens sometimes. You know, that's one of those good nights. But then I think that the female with the black hair said, "I know a guy who climaxed 10 times. Get the entire freak out of here in one sitting. In one sitting, get the freak out of here. Get the freak out of here." I'm talking about elite level dudes. You're talking about 3 times. Elite level. You gonna say 10, bruh. He was faking it, ma'am. He was faking it. He faked 8 of those. Okay. What? This chick gonna, and this one in the white's gonna say, "Oh no, y'all can climax multiple times too. Your refractory period is just longer." That's about what we're talking. We're talking about the fact that you can climax at 12:01, and then you can climax again at 12:04, and then you can climax again at 12:09. You think a man's gonna be able to climax at 12:01 and climax at 12:04 and then climax at 12:09? Get the entire freak out of here. If you want to talk about, well, I'm talking about the refractory period, so yours might be 40 minutes. Ours might be 2. Ma'am, using that system, you could say a person's refractory period is 2 days because we had intercourse on Monday and then had intercourse on Wednesday. You can't just make a blanket statement about refractory period because your refractory period could be 7 years if you want to do it that way. Come on, man. God, they just never want to be wrong. This is crazy.
To the rule when it comes
I think it's just
to like
depending
hookups
on-
and,
it all
and
depends on
women
the
coming
person.
first.
Yeah.
And
you're
usually
bad.
men get a lot more
And
out
you're
of
If
it.
you're tapped out
You
after
think,
one,
wait,
then
just to be
that's
clear, you guys think, hold on, you guys think that men can come, maintain an erection, and continue having sex, and again, and continue having sex, and again, and you think that's the majority of men?
Well, yes and no. I just think
You guys,
Bruh. Y'all count the bruhs. I'm saying, because this is crazy. Did she just say yes and no to somebody, a male, climaxing back to back to back to back 10 times being the norm? No. Y'all got to tell me in the comment section if I'm crazy or if I didn't hear that right. Because I swear I just heard that. Man, come, bruh. Is she smoking something? Somebody go ask Shaq if she on fentanyl, because this is crazy. that Shaq, you got to tell me, dude, if she's smoking something. Because what guy do you know can climax back to back 10 times? I'm talking about any guy in the world. Forget like a small percent. No. Any guy. Get the freak out of here, man.
I don't need no man.
I have no idea about male
all I'm
anatomy
saying is that
whatsoever.
I've
I don't
met-
know
I
what
gotta
they're
take
teaching
a
you.
break.
I've met guys that
It's-
have,
it's
and
not-
then I met others that haven't been able to. And
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
definitely met guys
Yeah.
that, yeah.
It all
But
depends on the
everybody.
Here goes that bullcrap subjectivity thing. Remember what I told you all? Hope and subjectivity are the two worst character traits of females when it comes to relationships. Why? Because they'll use hope and subjectivity to get out of any logic corner in which you put them. They hit you with what I say, the Democratic Party and the Republican Party bullcrap. They hit you with the both sides crap. What did she just say? Well, I know some guys who do, and I know some guys who don't. What did I say earlier? I mean, this is the way you feel. I feel a different way, so we can move on. This is what they do. When they don't actually have an argument they can win, they'll start hitting you with the both sides thing. Why? Because the sisterhood has told them you can't lose to a male. So either they're going to be right or we're both going to be right or wrong. It's not going to be them wrong. Even though he's telling them something that biologically is crazy to even think about males being able to do, let alone the majority, she still isn't going to just say, well, you know what, you're right. She's going to try to do what? Both sides it. Well, I mean, some guys can. I know some who do, and I know some who don't. Get the entire freak out of here.
What percent of men can maintain an erection after ejaculation?
I wouldn't
It's
say
not
they
a super
maintain
common
the
thing.
erection.
No,
I'm just saying that
answer
they
the
could just
question.
go around.
What percentage of men
I don't know.
maintain an erection after ejaculation?
That is not
I'm
a
just giving
percentage
you
anybody
based off
knows
my
off the top of their
personal,
head.
based off my personal experiences.
Bro, y'all
Do you
are-
know that percentage off
It's
the top
got
of
to
your
be less than
But
1%.
what I mean, I thought we were just saying how like I didn't think they would say the whole time. I was just saying they could probably go rounds, take like a
Yeah,
1
5
minute,
minutes.
then they can get
Yeah.
it again.
Yeah.
Like,
What? You just said, I didn't think that you were talking about them keeping an erection. I just thought you were talking about them being able to go rounds. How do you think they're going to be able to go rounds without an erection? What are you talking about, ma'am? What are you talking? Jesus, man. Y'all, am I crazy? Or are they talking the most incredible nonsense you ever heard? What in the world is going on here? Who told them this stuff? Because they're talking about the one girl in the white in the middle. She's talking about, I'm just speaking from my experiences. So you experienced a guy being able to climax multiple times back to back to back to back to back. That one girl with the black hair talking about 10 times. That's what you quote unquote experience. Man, listen. Crack is real.
I don't need no man.
Grab yourself some merch on the way out in order to support the channel. And, of course, don't forget to click like and subscribe. Thanks, good man fam.